in the Bible, a young man that said no, that changed history, was Joseph. He was the boy that his father loved the best, apparently, and the other children became jealous and envious of him, and so they said, let's kill him. And Reuben said, his oldest brother said, no, let's put him in a pit, and we'll just leave him to die there, and father will not know the difference. But then some Ishmaelites came along, and they said, let's sell him and make some money, and then his blood won't be on our hand. We'll let the Ishmaelites take him. So they sold him into slavery to these Ishmaelites, and they took him on to Egypt, and they sold him to a man by the name of Potiphar that was in the cabinet of Pharaoh. And he became a slave, strong, handsome. And the Genesis 39 tells us of the temptation of Joseph. And he said no, because Potiphar's wife was a beautiful woman and a sexy woman. And she came to him, and she said, Joseph, come and lie with me. Go to bed with me. I've been wanting you ever since you've been here, and now all the men are gone. My husband's away. Come with me. And he said, no, I will not do this great wickedness. Your husband has treated me well, and I would sin against my God if I did that. And she begged him, and finally she became angry. And he rushed out of the house and left his coat behind, and she began to scream and yell. She yelled, rape. He tried to rape me. And when her husband came home, he had Joseph thrown into prison. Joseph said no. But then God was with Joseph in the prison. And you all know the story of how God used Joseph and made him the prime minister of all of Egypt and helped save again his family later on. A long story, which I don't have time to tell tonight, but most of you know it, I'm sure. Now, the Bible teaches that sex is not a sin. God gave it. It's a gift from God. It's the wrong use of sex that's the sin. God gave you the ability to make love, but within the bonds of matrimony, not outside. Adultery is wrong. That's when two people who are married, and then fornication, unmarried people. It's wrong. It's a sin. And I know that the tremendous urge, especially when you see it at every counter where they sell books and magazines. You see it on the television, you see it in the movies, you see it everywhere, and the whole atmosphere is saturated with the idea of sex. How do you say no? I don't believe young people today can say no without Christ. With Christ and with the Holy Spirit giving you supernatural power, you can say no. But I'll tell you, it's tough. But the marks of a Christian are self-control and self-discipline. Paul wrote to Timothy and said, keep thyself pure. He said, flee youthful lust, run. When that temptation comes, run. He also said, but I keep my own body under and I bring it into subjection. What about you? Do you do that? Joseph did, and God greatly used and blessed Joseph, and he'll use and bless you if you will say no.
Thank